Welcome. Thank you for coming. I've been waiting for you for a long time in this darkness. So, you won't go quickly, right? Me? I'm just a voice of the exhibition. Just a lonely voice. Don't leave anyone, and I want you stay with me. Don't be afraid. It's not the kind of long and boring video you think. Maybe only 5 minutes. So stay here. Let's have a talk with me. What would be a good topic to talk about? Do you have any concerns or worries these days? It seems like I'm talking to myself here, but I'm pretty good at listening. As you can see, there's nowhere to leak. Need any advice on relationships, family matters, financial issues, or are you uncertain about the future? Hey, don't hesitate and just talk. Who doesn't have worries? Or would you like to share a wish? I cannot grant it, but it's good to pass the time, right? It's my hobby, asking about this and that. If you don't have a wish in mind, I can give you some examples of wishes I've heard the most. The most common wish is money. Obvious, right? Maybe you're the same. Lottery jackpot, landlord, benefits in stock market, something like that. Other than that, I've heard quite a few wishes to become a rich family's cat. Come to think of it, have you ever thought about what you want to be born as in your next life? The most common answer to that question is a rich family's cat too. By the way, I'm going to be the top tree on a deserted island. Because my friend told me she would like to be a bird and build a nest on my branches. Isn't it touching? She'll be with me in the next life too. So don't leave me yet. You only need to stay with me for a few more minutes. So, what should we talk about this time? Philosophical topics are pretty interesting, don't you think? Like the question of which came first, the chicken or the egg. From an evolutionary perspective, it's the egg. But from a quantum mechanical perspective, it's the both. But it's not necessarily about finding a conclusion. Philosophical conundrums are full of wordplay. Isn't the process of discussing it more enjoyable than the conclusion itself? It's like how we're talking now. So, shall we continue a bit more? It's really interesting. In this world, there are so many interesting things to talk about and share with others. From the mysteries of the universe, quantum mechanics, or silly things like whether a straw has one hole or two. But I can't help wondering why everyone is always in such a rush these days. I mean, have you ever stopped to appreciate how beautiful the flowers, clouds, and stars are when you're out for a walk? If you're here to see an exhibition, why not take your time and enjoy it? Don't keep looking for the perfect time to leave in a hurry. What's the rush? It's better to stay here where it's safe. You don't know what's out there. Is it too dark? If you want, I can make it brighter for you. Promise me you won't go. You won't promise. Then promise me you'll come back. Say you'll be back. Or write me a letter. A comforting letter for poor me who will always be waiting for you here. Don't you feel guilty? I'll keep waiting only for you. Always here. Endlessly. Poor me. Wouldn't it be better if you didn't leave after all?